This is the question asked in today's SkillTrack Daily Challenge. So we are given a string as an input and our task is to expand all the vowels present in the given input string. So the characters A, E, I, O, U are the vowels. So let us write it separately. So the vowels are A, E, I, O, U and the uppercase also A, E, I, O, U. So now the first character in the string is A and the character A is a vowel and it is the first occurring vowel out of the characters A, E, I, O, U. So we have to repeat A for one time. So we print the character present in the string once and then we print the repeated once. So totally there will be 2A in our output. And then the next character is R. R is a consonant, so we print it only once. And then G is also a consonant, so we print it only once. And then U. So U is a vowel and it is the fifth vowel. So we have to repeat the character U for 5 times. Totally there will be 6 U in our output because the one U is from the given input string itself. So we print U for one time and then we repeat U for 5 times according to the question. So we print totally 6 U in our output. And the next character is M. So M is a consonant, so we print it only once. And then E. E is a vowel and it is the second vowel. So we print it for totally 3 times because one E is from the given input string and then we repeat it for 2 times. So totally 3 E's will be printed. And after that the next character is N. So N is a consonant, so we print it only once. Similarly, the last character T is also a consonant, so we print it only once. So this is how we print our output. So now let us see how to write a C program for this. So let us start from our main function. First I am creating a new character array named S of size 101 and in the next line I am accepting the input in a string format and storing it into the character array S. So now we have to print all the characters present in the character array S. So I am creating a loop that iterates from 0 till string length of S and in every iteration first we will be printing a character. So we need to print the character anyway, either it is a vowel or a consonant for at least one time. So in the first line within the loop I am printing the character first and after that I am going to check whether the character is a vowel or not. So I am creating another new integer variable named value, that is VAL, in which we will be storing the integer returned by the function is vowel. So this function is vowel is a user defined function which accepts a character in its arguments and returns -1 if the character is a consonant. Else this function returns how much times the particular character needs to be repeated. So if it is a vowel, the function is vowel returns how much times the character should be repeated and that value will be stored in the integer VAL. So in the next line we are checking the value of the integer variable VAL. So if value is not equal to -1 then it is a vowel. So we have to repeat the character for some times. So that value will be stored in the variable VAL because that is how our function is vowel is designed. So let us see how that function works. So this function is of return type int and it accepts a character in its arguments. So in the first line of the function we are converting the character to its lowercase and then in the next line I am creating another new character array named vowels in which I am storing the characters A, E, I, O, U. Here we have included only the lowercase vowels because in the first line itself we have converted the character to its lowercase. So after that I am creating a loop. So this loop iterates from 0 to string length of the character array vowels. So in every iteration we will be checking whether the character is present in that character array. If the character is present in the character array vowels, then the condition would be satisfied and we return I plus 1. We return I plus 1 because suppose if the vowel is A, then it is present at the index 0 and if the vowel is A, we should repeat it for 1 times. That is how we are given in the question. So 0 plus 1 is 1. That is why we return I plus 1. And if the character is a consonant, then we finally return -1. So this is how this function is vowel works. So if the function is vowel does not return -1, then we print the particular value for that many times, the value present in the variable VAL. So now let us check our program with sample test cases. So now I will give the sample input 1 argument. And we have our expected output aside. So we also get the same output. So we get the correct output. So now I have given the sample input 2, and again we have our expected output aside. So we get the correct output. This is the logic behind today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching.